Okay, welcome everyone. Today, our lesson is about combine like terms, okay, to solve equation. Okay, what is the meaning of the, before we start, what is the meaning of equation? Actually, equation is equal sides, right-hand side equal left-hand side, and we want to make the balance between them, okay? So if we have 5 here, we must have 5 here. Okay? If you have 2x here equal 10, so what is the value of x to put to make the two sides are equal? What times 2 equal 10? So I should x equal 5, so it's 2 multiply 5 equal 10. So 10 equal 10, so this is equation. So the solve of this equation, solution set of this equation equal 5, because I put the value of x which is equal 5. This is the meaning of the equation, okay? This is at the beginning. But before I start our lesson today, I want to make small revision about how to add the rules of adding and subtracting different sign, okay? So rule of sign in addition. When we're adding different or similar sign, what should we do? Okay, so when we're adding similar sign, positive plus positive or negative plus negative, okay, what should I answer? Actually, it should be like put the sign and add. Okay, so I don't know what is the what it should be, but if they are similar, positive positive, the sign will be positive. Negative plus negative, the sign will be negative, okay? So as an example here, okay, we can find 5 plus 3 equal positive number plus positive number, so the answer is positive. We don't have to write positive, and add the numbers. 5 plus 3 is 8. What about if I have two negative numbers like negative 15 minus 3? Both signs are negative. By the way, I can write this formula or this expression, mathematical expression, as negative 15 plus, and the sign negative going to 3, so negative 3. So I have similar sign here, okay? Negative 15 plus negative 3, which is equal similar sign, both the sign and add, so it will be 80. 15 plus 3 equal 80. This is the rule if the sign is similar, okay? The rule of similar sign. What about if we have different sign? Okay. For different sign like positive plus negative or negative number plus positive number. Okay. Actually, the sign here should be going to the bigger number, the absolute value. We take the absolute value for the number and take the bigger number. So sign of big and subtract. Okay? Okay, let's take an example about it. Okay, we have, if we have negative 5 plus 3, what is the answer? Sign of big and subtract. What is the biggest number here? Actually, we have to take the absolute value for each one. So it's 5. Here, the number here is 5. And the absolute value of 3 is 3. So the biggest number here is what? It's 5, yeah. Take the sign of 5. Sign of 5 is negative. In this case, we have negative. So put the sign and subtract 5 minus 3, 2. So it's negative 2. Okay, get the point? So when you choose the biggest number, forget about the sign. Okay, forget about the sign. Now I have two numbers. Which one is greater? Is 5. So what is the sign of 5? It's negative. Put the sign of bigger. Yes, and subtract 5 minus 3 equal 2. Okay, so it's the answer is negative 2. Okay, what about the sign rule of in case of addition? In case of multiplication, okay? Multiplication. Sign rule. Okay. Also, I have two ways. One, if the sign is similar, as negative multiply negative, positive multiply positive. Okay. Always the sign is positive. Okay. So when one multiplying two similar sign, always the sign will be positive. Okay. So if we have example like 3 multiply 5, positive, 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 yes, the sign will be positive, similar sign. And 3 times 5 is 15. So the answer is 15. What about if they are both negative? Negative 3 multiply negative 5 equal negative, negative, positive. Because similar sign always positive. So it will be 15, positive 15. Okay? Okay. Take care that we can apply the same rules for the division. So it's for division and multiplication. This rules is for division and multiplication. Okay? What about if we have different sign? Okay? In case of different sign, negative multiply positive or positive multiply negative, always the sign will be negative. So in case of similar sign, positive. In case of negative sign, of different sign is negative. It's okay, it's very easy. More easier than the plus and minus. So if we have an example like this one, negative 3 multiply 5 equal negative positive negative, it's negative 15. And the opposite also, if I have 3 multiply negative 5, negative positive negative, it's negative 15 too. Okay? This is a small revision about how to use the sign for multiplication and addition and subtraction and division. Okay? Okay. For just a small review about how to add and subtract decimal number. Okay, so the decimal number like 9.99 plus 7.99. How can I add these two numbers? Actually, I'll do it like this. Point, point, point. First number is left hand side 9, right hand side 99. Second number 7. Point. This is point. Okay. 99. Okay, let's add. Okay. So 9 plus 9 is 18, 8, and carry up 1. 1 plus 9 is 10 plus 9, 19. Carry up 1. Already we put the point before. Okay. 1 plus 9 is 10 plus 7, 17. 7 and carry up 1. So it's 17. So the answer is 17.98. Okay? Okay, let's move to another example and another point I want to mention it. Moving to another example of how to multiply decimal number. So if I have 2.5 multiply with 1.2, look, I have my specialty. I know you may know how to multiply, but listen to my way. I will take the point out, so it's one place, so it's 2 place. Keep it here, please. Okay, let's multiply 25, multiply 12. Okay, so 2 times 25 is 50. But 0, 1 times 25 is 5, 25. Okay, and make plus 0, 0, and carry up 1, 1 plus 3, 2 is 3. So it will equal 300. And we have 2 points, don't forget these 2. We reserve 2 from the beginning, 1, 2, so it will become 3.00. Okay? Okay? This is how to multiply. Also for division, you can divide actually by decimal number. So if you want to divide this number, for 20 to 100, 12.5 divided by 25, okay? If I want to, or 2.5, okay? So if you want to divide this number, I can divide it by decimal number. So I have to multiply both sides by 10, so it will be 125 divided 25. So when we divide it using long division, 1, 2, 5 divided 25, 12 divided 125 divided 5, so it's 5 times 25, 125, which is equal 0, 0, 0. So the answer is 5. So multiplying, dividing this number will equal 5. Okay? So this is a small revision to how to multiply and divide decimal numbers. Last thing is about fraction. If you have this example, 1 over 2 plus 1 over 8, can you do it? Actually, the secret of adding or subtracting fractions is to make same denominator. So I have 8 here, and I have 2 here. I can make 2 to become 8 by multiplying 4. And in fraction, we should multiply also both of numerator and denominator. So it's 4 over 8 plus 1 over 8 will be what? Yes, it will be 5 over 8. Both the 8, because the denominator is become similar now. So you put one of them and add the numerators, okay? I have another special way, which I call it butterfly way. My butterfly way, if I have 1 over 2 plus 1 over 8, I can do like this. The butterfly tells me that I can make a wing here and wing here, which is cross multiplication actually, okay? And the denominator. Okay, let's multiply all these wings. Okay, first multiplication is the blue one, which is equal 2 times 8 equal 16. Okay, and first wing, 8 times 1 from down to up. By the way, I'm writing from down to up from here. 8 multiply 1 is 8, and 2 multiply 1 is 2. And the sign is plus, so it's equal 10 over 16. I can divide each one by 2. So divided 2, it will be 5 over 8, which is the same answer. Okay, so you can use this way or this way. Actually, the butterfly way is easy for easy numbers, okay? But if you have hard numbers, you have to simplify first, then use this method or this method, it's okay. You can use any one of these, okay? If I have different, actually butterfly is better for one like this, 1 over 9 plus 2 over 5. It's actually different. It's very hard to let 5 become 9 or 5 become, or 9 become 5. So I can use the butterfly one. So multiply the denominator, which is equal 45. Then from down to up, 5 times 1, 5. Put the sign, yes. 9 times 2 is 18. So it will be equal 23 over 45. And there is no simplify between 23 and 35. So this is how to add and subtract fraction. Actually, instead of adding, I can put subtract. It's okay, the same way. If add, if subtract, okay? Okay. What about multiplying and dividing fraction? If I have number like 2 over 3 multiply 9 over 14, okay? Before I start the multiplication, it's very easy, by the way. Multiply numerator with numerator, denominator with denominator. But before I do it, I have to simplify first. So the steps are simplify, then multiply. Simplify, then multiply. Simplify. 2 divided 2 equal 1, divided 2 equal 7. Divided 3 equal 1, divided 3 equal 3. Okay. Then multiply. I make the simplify. Now we have to multiply. 1 times 3, 3. 1 times 7, 7. So the last answer is 3 over 7. And if I want to divide two number like 5 over 13 divided by 25 over 26, okay? How can I divide it? Actually, I keep the rule of change, flip. Keep the first number, change the sign, flip the last number. Keep the first number, it will be 5 over 13. Change the sign, it will be multiply. Flip the last one, so it will be 26 over 25. Is there any simplify? Simplify, then multiply. Now it's multiplication. So we'll do simplify first. Divided 5 equal 1, divided 5 equal 5, divided 13 equal 1, divided 13 equal 2. So 1 times 2 multiply 2, 2. Over 1 multiply 5, 5. So the last answer is 2 over 5. This is a small revision of how to add and subtract integers, add and subtract rational numbers, divide and multiply integers, divide and multiply rational numbers, okay? And also I want to mention for small thing about the ratio, which is the percentage, actually 35% means what? It means 35 over 100. Remember it well. This is as a fraction. And as a decimal number, it will be 0.35. Okay, so if I ask you for 35% of 100, what should we do? If I need a decimal number, a percentage number of a number, what is the 35 of 100? I have to multiply. So instead of but multiply. So 0.35 multiply 100 equal, multiply 100, so we have to move the point to place. So it will be 35. Okay, so the 35% of 100 is 35. Okay? Okay. So returning now to the title of the lesson, which is combine-like terms in the equation. The like terms means if I have a known x, I have 2 of this x, and I want to add 3 of this x. What is the answer here? This is called like terms. First term, this is a mathematical expression, by the way. Have 2 terms. First term is 2x, second term is 3x. First term has the variable x, second term has the variable x, so we call it like terms. So they are like terms. How to add like terms? Actually, the number next to x is called coefficient. Okay, it's called coefficient. Okay, so we just add the coefficient. Put one x, okay, and then add the coefficient. It will be 2 plus 3 equal 5, so it's 5x. Okay, some of you make by mistake, yes, it's 2 plus 3 is 5, and 2x, so it will be x power 2. It's wrong. We don't multiply x like terms, just put one of them and add the coefficient. In the case of adding and subtracting like terms, just add and subtract the coefficient, okay? And put the variable x as it is, okay? Okay. Okay, let's apply a question here for story problem. Okay. To solve easily story problem, you have to know what is the element of the story problem. So step by step, we'll read it as consider it not as a mathematical problem. It's a paragraph, English paragraph. Let's translate it into math. Okay, so Selena spends 53.94 US dollar to buy necklace and bracelet set for each of her friends. Okay, so all what she pay now is this number, which is 9.94. Okay? Okay. Each necklace costs 9.99 US dollars. So for one necklace, so she have to pay this number, okay? And for each bracelet costs 7.99. For just one bracelet, she have to pay this amount of money. Okay. How many necklace and bracelet sets did Selena buy? Actually, I can ask this question by another way. How how many is her friends? So the number of her friends. I need to know the number of her friends. I can say the number of her friends is X, Y, any other number. It's okay. It's variable. I don't know it. So, but I know the full amount of money. Okay. Now to buy 9.9 for each one. So for all of them, it will be what? For all of them, I can write it as 9.99 multiply all of her friends, which is S. So I can write it as 99.9 S. Okay? 9.99 S, sorry. Okay? 9.99. Okay? So it's 9.99. Then she buy again what? The bracelet. The bracelet, each one costs 7.99. So for all of them, it's 7.99 S. S is the number of them, okay? Now I convert the story problem to math problem. I have like terms S and coefficient, which is this number and this number. Okay, this is a coefficient. In terms to add like terms, I have to add the coefficient. So I have to add 9.99, okay, plus 7.99, which is equal 9.17. Okay, so the total now is 17.98 S. Because as I told you, when we add like terms, put one of the terms, which is S, and add the coefficient. So now we have 17.98 S equals the total. This is the total. Total of what she paid. Okay, so which is 53.94. Now, what is the relation between 17.98 and S? Actually, it's multiply. So to delete the number before S, I have to divide both sides by this number. Or I can say it by another way. Send this number to the other side by dividing. So I have to divide S now equal 53, okay, 0.94 divided by 17.98. Okay? Okay. Now I need to divide this number. Actually, it's very big number to divide by your brain. So what should we do? Actually, I can expect. Do you think how many of her friends to pay for them 53, and each one costs her 17? So 17 times 2 or times 3, or let's try times 3. I think 3, 17, very near to 53. Let's try it. So it's now we will multiply 17.98 multiply 3. So it will become 3 times 8, 24, 4, and carry up 2, 3 times 8, 29, 27 plus 2, 29. Okay, then put the point. 29, so 29, 9, and I carry up to 7 times 3, 21, plus 2, 3, 23, 3, and carry up to 1 times 3 is 3 plus 2, 5. The same number, yes, I think it's 3. So if we divide this number by this number by this number, the answer will be 3. So how many of her friends she pay for 3 friends? Okay, this is a small one for the story problem. We'll continue tomorrow, inshallah, about the other types and the other examples. See you next time. Bye.